Good morning, God's family. We are in the month of February, and today in daily prayer, we talked about one of the strangest Bible verses that we've ever talked about in daily prayer. It's from Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 21, and it says, "Do not eat anything you find already dead, but you can give it to the foreigner who is residing in your town." Now that's a strange command, but God gave other strange commands as well in the Old Testament. It talks about not sowing your field with two different types of seed. It talks about not wearing clothes with two different types of materials. It talks about what you can eat and not eat. For example, no pork, no lobster. It talks about when the animals are plowing, that you don't mix two different types of animals together, but have just one animal or two animals of the same type plowing. So what is the purpose for these laws? Well, the first distinction we have to make is between God's temporary law that he gave to the children of Israel from the time of Moses to Christ, and the eternal law that applies for all time. And these temporary laws, they did serve a purpose, though. They weren't arbitrary. And it's explained in the Old Testament and in the New Testament as one where God is trying to call his people out to be a holy people, a separate people, a people that is not defiled and mixed together with everybody else, because the world is going one direction and God is going in a separate direction. So he wants his people to be separate, to be holy, to be called out from that type of a situation. And we see this in the way that they eat, we see this in the way that they dress, we see this in the way that they farm, and also in the commands to not eat the things that are already dead. He doesn't want us to associate with the things of darkness, the things of death, but the things of life, the things of God. So we too, his New Testament people living in the time after Christ, are still called to come out from the ways of the world and to live a life that is undefiled, so that when people see us, they see a difference, they see a light that points to God. And that's the thought of the week.